Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Vrbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Syracuse Orange, taking on last year's national champions, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Broomstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Run it here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's a wide receiver screen. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He flips it to the back across the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field. Looking to chuck it again. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down after that completion. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. This will be interesting. They're going to trust the kicker from 57 yards out. Can he get it there? Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. With that miss, no change in the score.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Of the 57-yard field goal miss, the offense sets up around the 40. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Nebraska.
The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Off the play fake on first down. Defense is coming after him. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
So the Syracuse offense is back out onto the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Sack sets up second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Got to do something here on third down to get back in range. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Hunt over the middle. It's Williams. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
What in the world is going on with the pass protection today? That was almost a third sack, and it's still the first quarter. Maybe slide protection or call some screens, maybe play action, anything to try to help this quarterback out.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He lets it rip. And it's caught wide open with room to run. Touchdown, Syracuse, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Went after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moffitt. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Moves out of the pocket. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Takes a quick grab. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Well, the receiver made a heck of an effort. He broke that one tackle, but there's just too many defenders flying to the football. Great stop by this defense to make sure he did not reach the 1st down mark.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. They keep him guessing with a run. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a 1st down. The Cornhuskers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. And the Huskers pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, Huskers, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. First down, looking to throw the ball. Scrambling and throwing it deep. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. See if the coach tries it again later, maybe in the 2nd half.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble now. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of 1. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which hope for in a playoff game as we begin the 2nd period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Looking to scramble. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Getting set. Here's second down. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Intercepted, picked off the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
They'll try to run it with the option. Inside the 45. And they finally stop him with a quarterback keeper. Picks up great yardage and a first down.
But that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning. And
looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He fires downfield. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. And out comes the field goal unit. He missed it. Off target that time. Try is no good, and we're still tied.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
He's going to take off here. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep his drive moving.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Keeping it on the ground here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Breaks free. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Breaks into the clear. Has the first down and more. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Cornhuskers getting set on 1st and 10. Movement here from the tight end. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Try to run it up to middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Into the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Nebraska.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. The secondary backed up off the ball now. On the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Breaks free. He's in the clear. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Syracuse will kick it off to get the second half underway. Kickoff out of bounds. The ball will be spotted up at the 40-yard line. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out with a receiver to make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And he drops back in the gun. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it second and medium. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Here comes a handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
The defense is not fooled at all. I will tell you, I'm surprised by the call. Now, that's not Brock Bowers out there. They hand it off to the tight end, and the defense is all over it.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. There's the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Ball handed off. Look out, room to run here. Here he goes. Inside the 20. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Orange.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaks free. He's in the clear. At the 20. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And the extra point gives him a double-digit lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Looking for some space. It's Hill.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back looking to throw for the first down. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's 4th down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
And the back now goes in motion. Park behind the line. It's Williams. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's 4th down, you got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
They bring him down, but a solid game there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Or hand it off. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Huskers are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Well, Kirk, Nebraska has the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out. It is a crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Nebraska.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the 1st down marker. Convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. QB keeps it himself.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The Cornhuskers are on the move here. First and goal, handoff. Powering through a tackle.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive.
Touchdown, Huskers. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Syracuse.
thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag. Field. This might be coming back. So the touchdown they desperately needed to cut into this big deficit, wiped off the board. Ouch. 2nd down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking downfield. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the 2nd half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right.
Touchdown, Nebraska. They are pouring it on now.
Boy, that's great execution and a touchdown here for the offense. How about the poor defense? They take away the dive, they take away the quarterback, they think they have everything defended, and then he pitches it out on his last option, and they don't have anybody there to stop him from scoring a touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looking for a receiver. Makes the catch downfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Looking deep downfield with the left. And is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. When the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made in space. Look out. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Syracuse, 14.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, what a spin! They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45. Well, this defense is playing well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense is not giving up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The receiver grabs it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far. Finds his target. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Looking to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. That sack makes it a 3rd and goal back at the 15. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Syracuse.
Love this never say die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Wants to throw it. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. He's got room to run. And that's a solid gain for the defense, able to bring him down. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. 2nd down after that previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He fires it down the middle. This one falls incomplete as time expires. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotion.